focused forward and overtook my teammates, and then looked would ahead to the other cars, and we managed to get a restart. And on that restart, it was really all or nothing. So I got two guys around the outside of turn one, which is not ideal place to overtake, but had to be done. And then on that lap, we got Parker Thompson, so that puts in P3. And then when the safety car came out again, I was like, oh, come on. So
it was an opportunity for you to go back at it and get a couple more spots, though, too.
Yeah, it was, but also Parker's a good driver, and when you've got someone like that behind you, you do, there's always a thought in the back of your mind. But we only had a minute and a half left, so we ended up the race in a caution. But no, I'd just like to thank Mazda Cooper Tires for a great weekend they put on here. People don't realise how much effort these people go to just to run an event like this, and it turned out pretty well.
You know what, I do want to remind people, you are 14 years of age. 14 years of age, folks, racing against guys who are 16, 17, 18, 19. Does that affect you at all, knowing that you're racing against older guys, or do you just feel that when you're in the race car, you just drop the hammer and go?
Yeah, I think in race one you could look at it a different way, but no, I mean, everyone's got a racing helmet on. That's all you see. You don't know their age. Obviously, when I tell people my age, they get a bit surprised, but no, I just focus forward, and I don't really care who I'm racing with as long as I'm competing at the front.
Overall, how would you say your whole weekend here, your opening weekend of USF2000 competition went?
Well, it's a lot. It's a big jump from 1600 to USF2000. Obviously, running with the Indy cars. So, yeah, it was a huge learning curve for me, and not only me, my other teammates. It's rookie drivers again for Team Pale 3. So, no, it was a hard learning curve. Obviously, the first race didn't go the way we wanted to, and obviously qualifying. So. But then we managed to put it all together in the last race.
Well, congratulations on today. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Jordan Kane, folks, in third spot today. Let's move down to the driver in second position. He won the first race. Jordan, of course, not quite as pleased this time by. Obviously, you had a good start early, but then the restart, you kind of got swallowed up there, and luckily able to get through without having any issues. Let's talk about that restart. What happened? Did you just kind of punch off a little late, or what do you think happened?
Yeah, no, a little bit too late. A little bit too late getting to power, and when I did, I obviously picked up a little bit of wheel spin, and just lost it going down the straight. So it's a little bit disappointing leading most of the race, but these things happen, and that's racing, so it's good.
Second question I would ask is, obviously when you're trying to move forward, you're trying to go for a championship, really you have to look back and think, a lot worse could have happened. Some of your championship contenders, like whether it be Parker or Anthony or some of the top drivers we expected to challenge this year, they had some issues. You have to be happy and talk about that a little bit, about the fact that you were able to come in and really hit some of the goals you wanted, finish both races and get a couple of podiums.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely one thing having two PAPS cars up on the podium for each race, and consistently fast in qualifying as well. So I'm definitely happy in that aspect, and obviously, like you said, bagging a bunch of points to head into the championship is definitely a good thing.
With you guys doing so well, both you, Feng, and yourself, and even Garth up there this time, do you feel like you guys have a really solid unit? Are you guys working well together?
Yeah, I think we all work together to try and improve the car, and obviously ourselves as well. So I think it won't be an odd thing to see some PAPS racing cars on the podium for the next couple, and hopefully we can make it top 3 as well.
All right, let's pass the mic over to the driver who was able to come out on top in the final couple laps. Yufeng, that last lap, the lap that you were actually able to take the lead, Michael Young and I in the booth were just going back and forth because it seemed like Parker had the lead, and all of a sudden I don't know if he hit the wall or what happened, but all of a sudden you were there and Jordan was coming in and Jordan Lloyd was back in. And can you walk us through that last lap and what you saw from the cockpit?
So that restart happened, and I almost forget. I think Jordan and Parker went into turn 1 side by side, and they were just battling it out. And because of the slow exit they got, I was on Jordan's tail coming through the into what was it now? Turn 4. And from there, I was able to throw it in on Jordan in turn 4, and going through Parker, I think he just messed up on the exit of Yeah, turn 8, and then running into that flat-out left-hander. We were side by side, and I had the inside, and I think he went on the marbles, and that's what happened.
So what did you think when you found yourself out front there with clear racetrack? Did it put a little more pressure on you? Did you just try to calm yourself down, or was it just focus forward?
I checked my mirrors, and I noticed I was pretty clear of everyone, and then next thing I know, I overshoot the last corner. So that wasn't really confidence inspiring, but thankfully Jordan didn't get past me. So
I know you spent a lot of time with Pabst Racing. Obviously, you did some SCCA racing as well, of course, running in the runoffs. Does it feel good for you to be able to provide them with another victory? I know that they've supported you for the last couple of years, but to be able to get them a victory yourself?
Oh yeah, definitely, because without Pabst Racing and their guidance, I would never be where I'm at today. So I'm very thankful to what they've done for me.
And congratulations on a great race win. Folks, Yufeng Luo scoring the victory here in round number 2 of the USF2000 Championship. Thank you very much for joining us live here on RoadToIndy.tv. We'll be back tomorrow with an Indy Lights press conference, as well as to cap off the weekend, Pro Mazda.
One more thing I would like to